Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Appreciate everybody coming through. This is my 4 o'clock live where I talk about all things going live with ease and confidence. And as I get going, we're going to move quickly so I can get on the other side. I got some stuff to share about Creator Search Insights. I want to make sure my sound is on. So, so you guys hear me clearly. That's good. My sound's coming through. And that's good. So you guys can hear me clearly. So thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my live, feel free to come in, ask questions. We're going to get started in just a moment. And thank you for all joining. Feel free to come into the live, say hello. And my moderator, she may come today. We'll see if we see her today. If not, that's totally okay. We've been doing fine, having some conversations about how to go live. We've talked a lot about the YouTube program, the YouTube Partners program. So feel free to use this live stream as a way to understand how to go live and then take the tips I give you and apply it to your journey. But you got to stay with it, friend. Trust the process. Keep going. Don't give up, all the things, okay? So I want you guys to be successful. So feel free to ask questions. Feel free to engage. I have tips and strategies to help you along. Hey, friend. Hey, y'all. I was saying my mom, she might come today. We'll see. How you doing? Are you home? Where are you at? Thank you for my stickers. Are you off right now? How's everything going? How is things treating you? Everything good? Let me know if you're doing good. I know you guys had that storm, so I just don't know how the weather is. How the weather is treating you right now. So hopefully you're fine and everything is fine on your end. Let me know if you have if you are able to work from home. Are you ever able to work from home? That would be cool if you are. I'm at home on a 3 of a 4 day. Okay, look at you. Look at you. You're so grown. I love it. I love it. Things are going to work out well for you because you are in it. You are embracing it. You are what Dr. Johnson says, a subject matter expert. He loves using that. They don't let me. Not in a union. New York do better. New York do better. Welcome everybody. Come on into the room. How you doing? Yes, I love it when he says that. And subject matter expert with his Caribbean accent. But that's what you are, friend. So embrace it. Embrace it. People are here to learn and grow from you, and you're giving them great tips and strategies. I know in the beginning it's kind of like, oh my gosh, is this really me? Is this what I'm doing? It is. I'm hearing so many people say it recently. I blame him. I know. Thank you so much, Riley. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. She said, girl, I love you. I love you too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Um, Tammy, how are you doing as well? Appreciate it. Oh, wasn't it Riley? Was that a okay? I said no. We don't do that here. I took it as affection, but yeah, we got to keep it professional because my moms are like, look here, ain't none of that. If you love me, send me a super chat, super what is it the super thanks super sticker. All right, pals, you are hilarious, Fred. You are hilarious. All right, friends, thank you all for liking the live. If you don't mind liking the live, you said 100. If you don't mind liking the live, make sure that you also click that subscriber button and also share the live. Oh, you share it out too. That you can do as well. And you can click the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. And I was sharing that I do have new features. So I did get into the YouTube Partners program. That's the YPP, the YPP program. I am in that. And essentially, what it offers is the ability for you all to become members of my live stream, or we're going to be doing some members only lives. Once we get a few more people into the group, we'll do some of that. You also can send super thanks, super stickers, super chats, as well as gifts. So all the different things are there. So you can engage as much as you want, as much as you're trying to gain and get information from me. You can happily do that. Um, yes, I'm down with the YPP. You know me. Exactly. I got down with the YPP. And then also, if you're asking about my glasses, if you're asking about my lipstick, because I get asked about the lipstick, I don't know if they ask it on purpose, but it's now in the shopping cart. So now you can see, and then my lights, as well as my clip lights, so that's all there. So if you are interested in products, I do have that as a feature as well. That's something else that's available with the YouTube Partners Program. So YouTube has really stepped up its game in terms of how it's thinking about live streaming and seeing this as a place where people are engaging and learning and growing. So all that is available. So just know, you can come here and be a live host too. It's a long process. Oh, okay. Well, Samantha, we got to go, friend. I got rid of you, friend. Thanks, Samantha. But look here. All of that is available to you now. So she got to go. If you don't want to hear what I say, then you got to go. I don't know why you stopped to begin with. So thank you so much for being here. Those who are here wanting to learn and grow. All right. So I appreciate you. Don't mind if you don't mind liking a live. That's the first thing to let YouTube know that you're here. Also, click the subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live. Let me know if you're curious about the YouTube Partners Program. I'm happy to talk about my process and how I got in. And essentially, I got accepted into the program within the last 9 months. So I can tell you what I did, how I went about this. Always gets in my way. Oh, the emoji got in your way. What happened? So what? When you pressing something, it jumps in the way. Look at you. You was trying to be faster than me to get out of the room. Yeah. So I appreciate you, friend. Thank you all. I appreciate you. So the topic is all things go online. If you're under 18, which Samantha probably was, if you're under 18, you can't go live on YouTube or TikTok because you have to go live. You have to monetize. So part of the monetization is that you have to be of age. So keep that in mind. I feel like, what, you don't want me to be great. That's okay. My moderator is the Ideal Barista. So definitely connect with her. She has multiple channels so she can tell you about optimizing your profile and getting things going. As well as if you are going to comment in the chat, keep it professional. This is a professional live stream. We talk all things professional, helping you grow and build your channel. Thank you so much. Stay on focus. What is that? Thank you for the stickers, I guess. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the engagement. So hi, how are you? So let me know if you guys have questions. And like I said, if you're here, make sure you're liking the live as well and making sure that you are subscribing, okay? And like I said, we have the shopping cart. The shopping cart has the glasses. It has the lipstick, the lip gloss, as well as the lights. There's two different types of light. I have a clip-on light that is shining above me, and then I have the back sunset lamp. So that's behind me. So all of that is there if you click the shopping cart. So we are about to go on the TikTok streets, okay? So I co-stream, all right? So I co-stream so that you guys can see clearly how you can live stream on the TikTok platform because it is a little bit more advanced than YouTube. YouTube is, I have to admit, it's kind of basic over here. Although once you get to the monetization levels, it becomes a little bit more extensive, but TikTok, you can do that stuff from day one. Everything I mentioned, you can do it from really early part of your live streaming experience, except for the shopping cart, you got to earn that. But for the most part, you can do everything I just said in terms of memberships. They call them super fans, gifting, all that stuff is over there. So just know it's a little bit more ahead of the curve. 65% of the people stream on TikTok. Over here is less than 10%. So this is still growing. This is a growing place. But I'm going to tell you, the way they're doing things, 3-5 years from now, it's going to be super advanced. So just know this is something you want to start the process. It takes a little longer to get engaged and get it built up, but you can do it. All right. So just keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to miss out on the opportunity, especially if you're going to be in this space of live streaming, digital marketing, social media. You're going to want to learn how to effectively live stream and reach your audience, your ideal customer, client, as well as building community. All right, so that's what we teach here. Let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to answer questions. And if you have anything that is relating to live stream you want me to go over, I'm happy to do that as well. Um, yeah, if you're a live streaming host, I thank you so much for that, pals. Yeah, if you go live, let us know. Let us know. Let's put that in the chat. If you've gone live before, and if you haven't, let me know because we talk about the nerves. We talk about being nervous and afraid to do it. So another thing about YouTube, I can't see who's in the room until you let yourself know. So feel free to let yourself know. That's the beauty of this. You can build a relationship and a rapport with somebody because you're now communicating that I'm here, I'm willing to learn, I have questions. So yeah, I'm about to go on TikTok, so you guys are gonna hear me say the keywords for the algorithm to pick up what my live stream is about, which is about live streaming. And so I repeat that a few times so that it knows what we're talking about. And I'll probably go live. I have a couple things I want to cover, so we'll see how this live goes. Um, I'll probably go live for about an hour to 90 minutes. We'll see. I'm in one of those. Do I want to stay live long? I don't know. It's Friday. I was like, I'm in that type of mode. So forgive me. Usually I'm a little bit more high energy, but I'm like, I think I'm gonna. And my husband and I, we were just having a conversation. So I was like, oh, let me go back and chat with him for a little bit more. So that's why I was late because I was talking with him, and I was talking. Long story short, his parents are in that elderly age, and so we were having kind of that kind of conversation about supporting them and all this stuff. So I just wanted to make sure we both were, he was able to talk to me and not have me cut him off for too long, and we could pick the conversation up. So that was what was happening. So I probably will get off a little early so we can finish our conversation. But with that being said, I'm here now, so I will get ready to go live. Thank you so much, everybody who's here. TikTok Live. We are talking TikTok Live. TikTok Live, how to go live. Come on in. If you are new, come in as a beginner. We're going to give beginner tips on how to go live with confidence and ease. Come in. Hey, pals, thank you so much, friend, coming in, supporting TikTok Live. If you're ready to go live, come in. We're going to talk about how to go live. Go live on TikTok. TikTok live streaming tips. TikTok live streaming tips. Come in. If you are a live host or want to be a live host, come in. We're going to talk how to go live. I'm giving beginner tips to help you understand how to go live on TikTok. So come in. We're going to get to talking and chatting. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Rocky, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. We're talking all things going live streaming tips. You're hearing me clearly say this so that the algorithm can pick me up. So just know I do this on purpose. This is all about live streaming. So you are going to learn how to go live. So hey, Mimi, how you doing, Coloring Gems? Hello, friends coming in. Thank you so much for the live. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it, friend. Come on in. We're talking how to go live. Jelly, how are you, friend? Thank you for joining as well. Thank you for those stickers. I'm well. You're well, friend. Thank you, pals. All right, friends. Thank you for the community gift. Appreciate everybody coming in. Appreciate my friends on the YT. We're talking over here very intentionally. Thank you so much. So many people I need to go live on TikTok. Yeah, you should. You don't have a TikTok account. You don't. Do you have an account at first? Rocking with Cowboy. I gotta keep. I'm looking at it and thinking Rocky, but Rocking with Cowboy. Thank you so much for being here. Are you a cowboy? Let me know. Just did my second live at 4 p.m. Look at you! Congratulations. I don't. I need one. Yeah, definitely. So it's no longer considered. TikTok is no longer considered a kids app. They're actually, and I'm going to talk about this because I attended a webinar for Creator Search Insights. So this is for the TikTok world, but it's a search feature for TikTok because they're trying to compete with the YT. Just so that you guys know. Oh wow, there's now many. Yeah, so it's not a kids app anymore. So don't even put that in your mindset. The whole dancing videos and all the things, that's what it was created on, upon the people doing that type of stuff, the trending videos and stuff. You still see that, you still see young folks over here, but at the end of the day, older, more mature adults have come over and they're building community over here too. So you have a variety of people now. Hey, Black Lotus, how you doing? Hey, Love Universified, I see you as well. Unwritten, Unstoppable, thank you all for coming in. Chris, how you doing, friend? Come on in. I see you all joining and getting your daily heart needs. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate everybody coming in. Glow, I see you as well. Thank you so much. Mimi, how was your live journey? Tell us, how did it go for you? She did her second live at 4 o'clock today, you all. You said you're doing it at 4? Because it says 4 now. Oh, you did it already? Maybe you did it already. How long did you do it? Let me know how long the live was. Congrats. What are we saying congrats for? Oh, for Mimi. Yes. Better this time. Okay, okay. How many minutes did you stay? 12 minutes. Okay. All right, friend, that's progress. That is progress. Keep it going. That is, hey, we applaud to that. We applaud to that. You said so scared, but you did it. You did great. That is awesome. That is awesome. Keep going, friend. You just talk. Did you play around with the effects? You played with the little what do you call it? Let me make sure my do not disturb is on. I don't think I had it on. Yay, I caught it before it intercepted. No, so yeah, play with the effects. Click the little house so you can see your analytics. Play around with buttons over there. The skill live rewards. You kind of look at that stuff. Yeah, you definitely got to sign up over here. Yep, yep. And then only heart me, share. Okay. So the 3 dots in the corner, play with that. The share button, share it out to friends. Let people know you're going live. So all that is an option. You want to make sure you're doing all the things. Thank you all for liking the live. I appreciate it. We have almost 6K likes in 4 minutes. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all doing it. Y'all are doing it. Thank you so much, everybody, coming in and sharing out this live. We are doing it, friend. Per Mom Bookshops. How are you, friend? Come on in. So I was going to say this really quickly. So stay with me for a little bit because I do have some updates surrounding a webinar I went to. I went to the Creator Search Insights webinar. Now, with the end in mind of this conversation, I went on our school platform and posted some information there. So take a look at that. I'm going to talk about it here, but it is already posted in the school platform under a post that Luna has sent. It was almost like a response to her post because she announced that this webinar, it's a 2-day webinar they did, was rolling out today. That was yesterday and today. So I responded to her post and added some stuff. So if you go back and look at her post, you'll see what I added. But I'm going to talk about what I added. I want to make sure you guys are in the loop and know. And I'm going to talk about that feature here on TikTok. It's not necessarily, it's on the content side when you really think about it, but content is also your live stream. Okay? So you should think of those two things as going hand in hand. Content in your live stream, they go hand in hand. You're not going live without posting content. So if you're going live and not posting content, then you're doing yourself a disservice. All right? So you want to go live and post content. And what I do on the YT is that my live stream becomes content. You found me here. Hey, Glow. So my live stream is content. So I am doing that over there. Now, honestly, I would like to do a little bit more of the thumbnail and long form content and all the other stuff that people do. But again, my lives are content. So just keep that in mind. People can get to know you and connect with you that way as well. Eugene, how are you? Eugene, have you been here lately? Why do I feel like you ain't been here? Did you miss yesterday? Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Hi, hey, friend. Thank you so much. Others who I might have missed as you came in the room, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Black Lotus, how you doing? Project Loop, I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you all for supporting. You said I was here yesterday. Okay, sorry. So I was here. You come to the 4 o'clock, not the 10 then. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Like never mind, because you're going to tell me you was at the 10 too. So that's okay. I apologize. Let me stop. You said yes. Oh, okay, yes, I was right. 4, not 10. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So here's what I will say. Nope, not 10. Okay, perfect. Now I don't feel crazy. Did I see him? So we're gonna talk about that. Thank you all for supporting that early. 10K in 10 minutes. We got almost 12K in 7 minutes, y'all. Woo! We rocking and rolling this morning or this afternoon. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are tapping away. I appreciate all the support. So we'll see. TikTok might throw the flash goal out there a little early, which is fine. We'll deal with it. They gave me heart me's in the morning. I don't think I'm gonna get heart me's now, so it should be a good 4 o'clock. We'll roll with it. But I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the shares. If we want to share out and repost and add to stories, that's another way to support. So thank you all for coming in. So let me talk about this. Who in the chat does not or has not used Creator Search Insights? Like you don't know what it is, or maybe you're not as familiar. Maybe you've heard the word before, but you have not used it before. Let me know. Put that in the chat. It's like, no, just put no. No, don't use it. No, not familiar with it. No, this is new, gonna be new for me. I think most people, if you've been with me, you said no. Pause, really? Okay. Oh, I would have thought so. So, I'm taking it back a little bit. Oh, I'm trying. I hate it. All right. I see. Okay. We're gonna talk about that because they're trying to enhance it, friend. So everybody else in the room uses it, understands it, has been keeping up with it. Is that the case? Put yes. Yes, I use it. I understand it. I keep up with it. They are your best friends. The Creator Search Insights. Creator Search Insights is definitely made some improvements. It really should be something you're looking at and utilizing with your content, probably on a weekly basis, if not every time you post. So I would say that you might want to consider it. Well, thank you, 30, 31, 32. Appreciate you, friend. So you might want to consider that. I feel like a dummy over here. It took me forever to figure out how to sub to you. Oh, okay, how to subscribe to Pals. It's a different world on this side. It is different. I've used it a while ago. Okay, so you don't use it often. Okay, so when everything's said and done, it is something you want to kind of get familiar with. So I'm assuming most people are not using it, or you're kind of in the middle. You're like, nah, I'm not a super user, and I've used it a little bit more than Pals, and I don't hate it. So I used it maybe once. Okay, maybe once. All right. All right. Coach Chantel, how you doing, friend? Okay, so we got some people who've used it maybe once. So you're kind of in the no category. Like it's not something you really use. You used once. Um, so they did a webinar. It was a 2-day webinar. And the first day, what they did was highlight. Let me give the backstory a little bit. So, and I alluded to YouTube a little bit so that you can kind of understand the context here. What they're trying to do is make this platform similar to when I was talking in the morning about YouTube being evergreen. You can go there, you can search for a video, and it might be there. It might be a video that was there 10, 15 years ago. And you can still get to that video based on your search, because Google, YouTube, because that's who owns YouTube, has mastered what's called search engine optimization, SEO. So a lot of videos and content can be found based on the search terms in a title, based on the tags people use, based on the hashtags people use, other descriptive words, how they set up their channel. It can be found, based on those searches. Thank you so much, those who are coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're going to talk about live streaming because, like I said, content is content. Content for your live stream should be content you're posting about. So let me say that again. Content you're talking about in your live stream should be content you are posting about. So the topics you cover here should be resonating, should be some kind of correlation in your post on this page. Thank you so much for the populars. So if there is not a nice little thread you could run through what you're posting on your page and what you're talking about in your live stream, then you might need to go back to the drawing board. So again, that's how people first of all, get to know who you are and what you're all about. Yep, I got 1,200 views for a video that I clipped from the Sunshine Report. What? All right. I'm saying that too. I'm saying that you can use the clips. You absolutely can use your clips, and you can clip up different parts of it and make that a post. You absolutely could and should. but even more so, the topic of what you're talking about, what you're sharing, the information you're discussing, your niche, it should have a nice little thread that is woven through here to your page, to your content. Hey, Soda. So keep that in mind. If you're somebody who's sitting here and you're like, oh, I'm just doing the little trending videos and stuff, and when you come live, you're talking about mindset and motivation, or you're talking about finance, or you're talking about crocheting, and when you look at your content, there ain't no crocheting content, there's no finance content. The mindset stuff is maybe you dancing, doing the trends. There's a disconnect. All right, there's a disconnect. So I want you guys to be mindful of what does it mean to make sure your content, when you think about the big C for content creation, it is based on both your post and your live. That's why TikTok says TikTok Studio. It says post and live. Content creation is on both, in both spaces. All right, so let me start. TikTok gave me the flash goal. It is the TikTok Your Live. So it's the TikTok Your Live. Thank you for the sour buddy. I missed it. Thank you for that. How important are hashtags in the post? Very important. Very important. He actually did talk about that. So very important. You want to have hashtags. They still use hashtags. Um, and you have a max of 5. So you can't have an endless hashtags. So there's a max of 5, but hashtags are important. Um, Thank you all for your support. How many did they give us? A total of 16. 16. So 6 more of the TikToks. And then give me 1 second. Let me let me look at my screenshots. So I just want to make sure that I do a screenshot for that one. I'm always paying attention to how he was talking. I got some screenshots. I didn't get them all. So did I get them all? I felt like I got one that talked about that, but maybe I didn't. Give me 1 second. And everybody who is here, and if you are in the agency, okay, I did get a screenshot of it. If you're in an agency where I'm going to end this conversation with the new um, Creator Search Insights Ambassador Program. So if you're in the agency, I posted about this in our school community, so you can look at it there. But it's there for you all to go and check out. That program is under the post that Luna talked about. This webinar is a 2-day webinar, and so I responded to her post. So I didn't make my own post. I responded to her post about Creator Search Insights. Um, okay. Oh, hey Bianca, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Blanca, I'm sorry, Blanca. Welcome to the room. As a music artist with a small to medium audience, do I post personal or keep it all about my music? Um, you can weave in some personal stuff if you want to kind of share, a video. Maybe it's the day in the life of you as a music artist, and you're sitting doing some some preparation work where you're looking at your music and trying to drink your coffee and get in the right mindset. Yeah, you could do videos like that. You can always, he actually talked about that too, because he talked about when it comes to the content gaps, it may seem like it's a relevant content gap to what you normally are talking about in your content. But he said there's a you can mesh those things together, and so that what may seem irrelevant on the front end, it can be tied together. So he talked about an example he gave of someone who does like, I'm not into cosplay, but I got this impression he was talking about cosplay and some of the, anime characters, and you're kind of doing that type of content. And then when everything's said and done, you might have a content gap that speaks to doing, a runway walk or something like that. And he said, well, why couldn't you do the cosplay in your costume and you make that where you're modeling and showing it in a runway effect? So he was kind of saying, take those content gaps and mesh them together. And so that's something you can do. And you shouldn't just simply ignore it and say it's an irrelevant suggestion, that it could work for your content based on what you're talking about. So long story short, music artists, music is the primary, that's your niche. And if you want to weave in some personal stuff, you could, but align it to the music. and the fact that you're a music artist, and here's a day in the life of a music artist, or whatever the case may be. Does that make sense? Let me know if you caught that, friend. Others who come in the room, appreciate you being here. So what I'm talking about, I've heard both. Okay. Okay, yeah, thank you. You're welcome, friend. And so what I'm talking about is Creator Search Insights. So I'm gonna talk through the webinar. It was 2 days. So your girl listened to day one partially. I didn't sit for the whole thing because I had a meeting. So I got a partial glimpse of day one. And then he did some recapping on day two. So day two was today, and I did sit for all of day two. So I do know enough about it. I'm gonna, with the end in mind, like I said, on our school community, there is the information about their ambassador program. So you'll see where I put some posts in there, and then they do have a subreddit that they have created just for Creator Search Insights. He said that's the only one that they have like that, and you can go there, and I gave the information to sign up. So you can go there and join and see some more information about Creator Search Insights there, okay? So keep that in mind. Hey, nurse, how are you, friend? Thank you for the populars. Let me know if you guys have questions along the way. So here's what happened with Creator Search Insights. What they're trying to do is really make this a quality search engine. There's a couple things that I noted from what they were doing. 9 minutes left for the flash goal. Oh, 9 minutes. Oh, gosh, I forgot the flash goal was going. Let me pin it again. Can I pin it? Not yet. Okay. A total of 4 more. Thank you so much, pals. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you guys don't mind supporting that flash goal, 4 more of the TikTok. Thank you so much. The TikTok, your lives. So what I will say is what they're trying to do is make this a search engine similar to the YT, where people come here on TikTok, and a lot of people do. They come here, they go to that search bar, they search for some content. Thank you so much, Estella. They search for some content, and then they're essentially looking at different videos, how-to videos, whatever the case may be, whether it's tutorials. They look for like the best hotels in Chicago, the best hotels in New York. He said that, I said that on purpose because he said, don't just say the best hotels. Make sure you make it specific to what you're talking about. So if you're talking about a city, or if you're talking about, some other best restaurants in Orlando, you be very specific, because that's how people are searching. People don't want to look at content that's not relevant to what they're looking, well, what they need. So if I live in California or San Francisco, to be specific, and I have a video that's talking about the best restaurants, and I'm talking about Orlando, that's not helping that San Francisco person. So you got to be very specific in terms of how you title your videos, how you have hooks on your screen, because that's going to stop people from scrolling, and it's also helpful with their search so that you show up as top in that search. He also said, or Alabama, okay, Alabama too, and New York, because New York is going to say something. We know the New Yorkers will. So, so basically, when you look at this, he said, thank you, pals. I know my New Yorkers. So, okay, so he said a couple things, which are when you're creating your content, your description matters. The words in your description matters, okay? He said your captions on the screen, your captions when it comes to, when you click the caption feature and it's saying, it has the captions of what you're saying, that's on the screen, that matters. Hashtags matter. And then on-screen text matter. And then he said use sticker text. That also helps, okay? And those are all part of the discoverability in the search, okay? So tapping the screen is a free way to support. Thank you so much, pals. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So keep this in mind. This particular screenshot, and I'll show it to you guys so you guys see what I'm looking at. This is him in this, because I was screenshotting so y'all can see. So I'm going to put this, because I didn't put this in here in the school. So I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to upload this in the Zoom for you. I mean, in the school community for you all too. Thank you so much, Blanca. Appreciate you. So that you guys understand when it comes to creating your content, that's how you want to be intentional about your description, your caption, your hashtags, on-screen text, sticker text, and he said other factors can help with discoverability in your search. So those are some of the factors. So you want to make sure your video is searchable. Okay, that's what he's doing. That's what they're doing. And again, just for optics sake, they are trying to compete with the other search engines. Okay, and the reality is, because videos are so good now on TikTok, y'all have seen this. If y'all go to the other place, Google, and you search a topic, y'all have seen where y'all have come up across some TikTok videos now. Let me know if you haven't. Who's seen that before? So he's saying the discoverability of your content is not just on TikTok. It's out there in the universe, the Google universe. Okay? Definitely. Yes. So what they're trying to get creators to realize is that, first of all, you need to up your game in terms of how you're doing content creation. And so you need to make sure your content is searchable. Okay, that's first and foremost. So that's what they're trying to get people to understand, the value of Creator Search Insights, because it's giving you content gaps, for example, or suggestions, and then content gaps of content that people are looking for, but there's not enough content for it. Okay, so people are searching for things and there's no content for it. So these are the content gaps. So they're trying to make sure creators are searching, are creating that content to fill those gaps. And then obviously there's other ways you can leverage Creator Search Insights based on trends and some other specific niche subtopics too. So all that is in there for you. The day one, he also went over, hey, how you doing, Miss DS? He also went over some of the newer features, obviously leveraging AI. Okay, so if you are looking to somebody's comment got filtered, but hello, friends. If you wrote a comment, I didn't see it. Miss DSC, where you said hi there. That's the last comment I saw before the filtered happened. Pals is talking to Coach Jesse. That was mine. Okay. Okay. So just know, when it comes to, hey, thank you for the follow, friend. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming in. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, let's share this live out. I don't think I shared my own live. Let me share it because I started talking. Thank you all. Thank you for that daily heart me. And appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you so much. I'm sharing out my own live. You always want to share your live. Just a little bit there. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So the other thing he was sharing is that, there's all those different features in there, but the ones that he highlighted was the new AI canvas where you can put a picture. And I wish I would have did a screenshot of it because it's pretty cool. I was impressed with it. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate the support. But what he's trying to do here, okay, let me say this out loud because this was in the back of my head when I saw it. They're trying to improve the aesthetics of what TikTok content looks like. So we know the IG has kind of an aesthetic there. We know that. Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? What do you think about IG? Oh, one more TikTok. Thank you so much for the flash goal lookout. You guys are awesome. We just need one more. Thank you so much. 2 minutes left. If you're new to my live, this is a flash goal that TikTok creates. So if we can get one more, that would be awesome sauce. Appreciate you, friends. Thank you so much. Yes, almost there. There we go. There we go. Achieve that flash goal. Thank you all. Appreciate the support. We got that flash goal. So we're talking about Creator Search Insights. Who knows what I'm talking about when I say we did it? We did it. When I talk about the aesthetics of the IG, IG is Instagram. I'm whispering that, so y'all got it. So who knows what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't know what you're talking about. That's okay if you don't know what I'm talking about. Anybody? You know the difference between the two platforms and how content looks over there? Let me know if you don't know what I'm talking about. So I don't see any comments, so I'm assuming y'all don't know. Yes. Okay. So So when you're on IG, it has kind of a cleaner, crisper look to the content creation. It's kind of high quality, a little bit pretentious. I'm joking, but I'm actually serious. So it has a feel to it. It has a look to it. There's a quality that you're supposed to, you're experiencing when you're on the IG. Okay, it's a different vibe. It's a totally different vibe. You get here, and it's like the difference between, you know how this is not engaged oriented. It's not engaged oriented like TikTok. That's fair. That's fair. It's like going to your, you know how you have different family members or different sides of your family. You might have your mom's side of your family and your dad's side of your family. That those two different families, and your mama's people, you cool over there because you know usually with your mom you always know the mom's side of the family. No, that there's a lot of loaded judgment into that, but that's just the case. So with that statement, you know, the mom's family you used to, you know them, they're down to earth, all the things. Dad's side of the family, oh, they're a little different over there. Maybe a little uppity, you know, a little pretentious. That feel is Instagram. That quality, and I'll give the backstory on that a little bit because you see a lot of brands. You said the aesthetics, yes. That the aesthetics over there. I love your analogies. Do you really? Yeah. You said bless your heart side. But it's two different sides of the same family. You know, the family members they differ. Okay, it's just the vibe. You said I use it somewhat, but it's not a good place for sales, in my opinion. It's more talky. See, that's the dad side of the family. So you're over there, and here's what happened. And just to give the backstory on that, Instagram is really um, you see a lot of brand deals. You still see a lot of true content creators. They're working with brands so that the aesthetics over there is really because the content creators, especially the ones that have been doing it for a while, they're trying to appeal and appease to brands. And so you have a different feel and look on Instagram just in terms of how they're set up. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Hey, Mrs. Treetop. Hello, friend. Hey, Coach Rhonda. I see you as well. Thank you all for supporting. So you see the differences in terms of TikTok. TikTok is for your everyday content creator. You kind of realize they're trying to also appease to brands, increase their image. They're trying to bring more companies and organizations over here. It was a children's app at first, so you had a lot of little trending videos and people just doing whatever and doing all this different stuff in their content, and all that was happening over here, where you couldn't necessarily do that on Instagram. You did a little bit, but it wasn't as prevalent. Here's where you went to just be yourself. So your mom's side of the family. So you're doing everything over here and having a good time doing it. And that's what TikTok has become, and they're trying to switch that image a little bit. They're trying to shift that a little bit. Hey Elle, how you doing, friend? Thank you all who are coming in. And so thank you so much for the TikTok balloons. So because of that, you're seeing this focus on your content creation. You're also seeing this focus on the searchability of your content. Because again, if you're appealing to brands and appealing to the everyday person to use TikTok as your primary search engine, and you're searching for different topics and questions, the webinar facilitator, he gave this example of his refrigerator went down and he was trying to figure out what was some of the different things he needed to do. Well, he searched over here and he found somebody who did a video on the exact same refrigerator. And that's his example. I don't know if that's true or not, but it could have very well been true. And so just recognizing that they're really trying their best to make this the space that you are staying in. When I point to my watch, typically I don't have my watch on, I say TikTok, TikTok, because they want you here. Whoever named TikTok, TikTok, they were brilliant, because that really is at its core what they're trying to do. They want you to stay, they want you to engage, you do all things over here. But in order to do that and to also attract corporations and brands to come here and also spend their dollars and connect with creators and add dollars and all the things, then they need to make sure that they're able to sell the fact that there's quality content creation over here too. So that's what I gathered from it. That was my side note on that. I hear IG wants to be more like it. I think I can see why. You want to have the best of both worlds. Yeah. So yeah. So they people do well on the with the brands and the content creation over there, but they're trying to bring that here to TikTok too. Okay. So those who are coming in, we're talking about Creator Search Insights because I just attended a 2-day webinar. And again, if you are in the agency and you want to get some of the information I shared some information in the response that Luna, I don't know if you're in here still, friend, but you posted about the webinar, and I responded to your post by putting some information about their ambassador program. And there's a couple screenshots. I'm gonna go back and add those screenshots to it as well, just so that you guys have that. Marina, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you joining. Yep, I'm here. So I responded to Luna's post. So go look at Luna's post and you'll see the messages I responded to. All right, so you guys have that information. So, and I'll get to that. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And so I want you guys to kind of pay attention to this because this is kind of something they're really trying to bring to the forefront. They want your content to be searchable. They want your content to have high quality to it, okay? I've seen some of the IG influencers here and they're trying to figure it out. I know they're trying to figure it out because they're used to that other aesthetic. And TikTok is trying to elevate to that. They're not there yet, but they're trying to get there. So those creators probably will do well over time. They really will do well over time. So thank you all who are joining. Thank you. If you're new to my live, put new in the chat. We want to know you. We're talking, we're chatting, but I want to make sure you guys are getting questions answered as well. You said they should go back home, Chris. Chris, be nice. We are accepting of other family members. Hey Marina, you new? Just welcome to the room, friend. Just me being an authentic self. I love it, friend. Welcome to the room. Um, if you want to grab your daily heart me, that's how you become a fan club member. If you are new to my live and you want to support, you can also share out the live. Use the arrow down here. You can repost. You can add it to your story, and you can share it to other friends and other community members. And then ultimately, make sure you like the live too. Like the live, all the stuff. So appreciate the support. Those who are coming in, let me know if you have questions about going live as well. I end up attending this webinar, so I'm talking about Creator Search Insights. So that's what you're hearing from this particular topic. We can accept them, but only 2 times a year. What's the 2 times? He said, I'm new. Ann, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Appreciate you joining as well. And we got to get you together, friend. You have no bio. We got to put some words in that bio. We need you to have some badges. We got to get you together, friend. But welcome to the room. Let me know if you have questions. I know you're new to this app, so let me know if you have questions. The bio is important, though. Those are the keywords you're going to use to post content and get TikTok to know what your page is about, as well as we're talking about Creator Search Insights. So as people are searching for your topic, they may come across your page and your post as well. Thank you all. Hello, Kenby. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Wellness girl, how you doing? You said Thanksgiving and winter holidays. Deneen, welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Stay with me. We're going to talk some more. I want to make sure you get some other things so you can be TikTok ready. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you all for sharing out the live. Feel free to share it out. That's the arrow here. And then if you press my glasses and nose down, you can do what's called a power share. You can power share it out to your friends. When you hold the screen down, it allows you to share in a bulk. So Creator Search Insights is the topic for today. So that's what we're talking about. I attended the webinar. So a couple things. Look at you, Lady Code, level 7. Congratulations. Thank you for that. Look at it. Wellness girl, thank you as well. Coming in with the community gifts. I appreciate that. The Radiant launch. Thank you so much. Okay, couple things. So what we were talking about is that TikTok is one of your content to upgrade your content. Make sure your content when you're creating it is searchable. So let me recap again. Content is your post and your live. Content creation is in the middle of post and live. So content is what you're creating. Most times when we talk about content, we're talking about what we're posting. But content also is in the live stream, is what we're talking about. This content here. Hey, Lisa, how are you, friend? So this is content. So I don't want you guys to miss the whole big picture of content creation. All right. Content creation lives in both spaces. All right. So the post side and the live side. So in a perfect world, let me just recap on this really quickly. Whatever you create in your content, on your post, if you're posting content, it should also be stuff you're talking about in your live. All right. It should not be something where you're posting about one thing and you're talking about something entirely different in your live. People who come to your live or who are following you and they're seeing your content, they should have a pretty good idea about what you're going to post, what you're going to talk about in your live stream. And in the reverse, if they come to your live first, you saw me on the FYP, you came into this live and you're like, "Ooh, she's talking about going live. She's talking about TikTok tips. She's talking about go live streaming, coaching and tips and stuff." Okay, will you go to my page? You don't want to see me talking about crocheting. That don't make sense. So you got to make sure what you're talking about in both spaces is there. Okay. So make sure you understand that. Let me know if you have any questions about that. You can have multiple things you discuss, but again, there has to be like an overarching niche and an umbrella of content that you're sharing with people. Okay. And so people can make that connection like, oh, okay, so if I talk about going live, but I also talk about how do you go live, how do you brand yourself, how do you talk to your target audience, okay, all that's relating to the go live experience and using this from a digital marketing concept and then taking it to the content, to my post as well and talking about that. So there's different ways you can talk about different things, but again, have an overarching niche. Niche is a good thing, okay? Because people are searching for that. So when it comes to search things, when it comes to your post, he said a couple things you want to keep in mind as people are looking for things. Hey, Anna, you said I was on break. Welcome, friend. You back now? Hey, Diana, thank you so much for being here. Others come in the room. I appreciate you all being here. Okay, so when it comes to content creation, he said for your post, he said having a good description is important because they want this to be searchable. So your description matters, your captions on the screen matter, hashtags do matter, on-screen text that you might have on the screen matters, as well as the sticker text that you use, that matters. And then all that is part of your discoverability as people are searching. All right. So if you don't know what Creator Search Insights is, a couple things he talked about is, first of all, you can have it on your home screen, so you can save it to your phone home screen if you choose to. So there's a way to do that. And then if you are searching, you can search for Creator Search on the home screen Insights. So if you search that term, Creator Search Insights, and you'll come across it that way. I know it's backwards, so let me flip it for you all so you guys can see it. Okay, Creator Search Insights. And you're going to see this little light bulb and view. And it's actually a database. All right, so this is a database. And this database speaks to what, theoretically, what your content is about. So you'll have, is thinking about you as a content creator. That's why you have to have content that you've posted. This is called Creator Search Insights. Up here, Creator Search Insights. It is within TikTok. If you go, let me show it one more time. Let me start over. If you go to your, I'll even take us back a step. So say you were on your page and you see the home screen. Okay. And then you click the magnifying glass, so you're about to search. Uh-oh, my bad. My screen. You see Creator Search Insights. I'm just going to tap that since I just searched it. You type in Creator Search Insights, you're going to get this screen. Okay. I started this live out by saying who uses it, who knows anything about it, who, if you're somebody who don't know about it, let me know. Put that in the chat. If you're unfamiliar, just so I know who is familiar with this. If you're not familiar, put no, I don't use it, don't know what you're talking about. If you are familiar with it, put the word yes. So I'm gonna see how many no's and yeses I know of. Not really, no. Rock, how you doing, Rock Back? Thank you so much. I use it and look at the gaps too. That's good. Yes, yes, new here. Thank you so much. Yes. So what they're trying to do is really increase the usage of this because, like I said earlier, when I was given the whole IG and the Google YT examples, they're really trying to increase the high quality content that's being produced. They're trying to make sure people are using Creator Search Insights to produce content based on content gaps. And then they have some other features they've added to help you with making it a little bit easier to create content and get content ideas and all the things. I've seen it, but haven't utilized it. So yeah, definitely you want to definitely try it out. I mean, it's not, it is a little bit of a learning curve here and there, but it's not too bad. So if you click this to view it, you're now in the database. And this is where he said you can add this to your home screen. I think it's the three dots in the corner. Let me check. Yeah. Okay. So what I pressed right here at the top, there's three dots in the corner. If you press that, is it going to press? Okay. Add to shortcut to home screen. Copy the link. You can send it to somebody. You can manage track trends. You can get notification for any updates. You can get that too. They also had this. I think this account needs to be updated. This phone, I gotta check because I don't know if I have the latest. But I think there was one in this area that spoke to the newsletter. Maybe that's it. That's the newsletter. Maybe that's that feature. If you turn that on, you'll get notifications from your inbox about what you've been searching and any updates they have. So you can turn that on, right? Turn that on also. Right now, I'm getting 57 push out from algorithm using Creator Search Insight hashtags. Yes. Typically, when I use it, those posts do better than my other posts. Lately, my posts have not been doing well. I don't think I've had a good post since before the little whole glitchy thing that happened with in January. Any posts that I've sent much of February have been pretty low performing content. And really maybe the last 10 days of January too. So it's been a minute since I've had a video that's done well. I think some of my older videos are performing pretty well. And not all of them are Creator Search Insights. I think on average I use it maybe once a week. I don't do it for every post. So I need to increase my usage of it too. And honestly, those videos do better. They really do better when I use that. You said the post is, I'm still working on what works. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get your rhythm. I'm the total opposite. Those supposed to do the worst. Not worse than scheduled. Not worse than the scheduled ones. The scheduled ones, yeah, they're pretty bad. What do you consider well? So for my videos, I have videos that typically will get upwards. You can go through my page. I'll get videos that kind of get upwards of 600 views. Then it'll get up to 1,000. And then I have videos that have done, better, like 6,000, stuff like that. Then I have some videos. I haven't had that super viral video. I haven't had the, several hundred thousands or millions or anything like that. I haven't had any videos that perform like that. But for the most part, I'm upwards. Once they start getting over like 600, those videos are doing better than I expect. So yeah. So I was one of those people that for a while I stayed in like the 200 realm for when I first started doing content creation. I don't think my videos started doing better than 200 until probably maybe April of last year. So yeah, last month I got 2 million and was shocked. See, so you had a super viral video. Yeah, that's well. That's a whole next level of well. That's viral. No, I haven't had viral like that. I've had some videos, like I said, they've had, you can definitely tell that it's a trending topic and somehow my video is doing well. So for example, the video that did the best for me most recently was when I talked about how to make your life private. And I think that video is upwards of 7,000 views. So people were searching that, and actually that's the Creator Search Insight video. Come to think of it, that came from Creator Search Insights. So I searched Creator Search Insights, and it's like how to make your live private. And I used that, and that video got me close. I think it's over 7,000 now. So that's an example of a video, but not, and it took time too, because at first, maybe the first week it didn't do as well, but then it got some traction. I'm trying one video from Creator Search Insights, but it was never, it never worked for me or anyone else I know. Yeah. So for me, here's what I do. And I'm going to tell you what I do with Creator Search Insights. So I do try to pick topics that are, let's see, I'm just going to pick. So I usually click content gap. That's the first thing I click. I always pick content from the content gap. And then I pick something. I try to pick, I stay in like the 1,000. Or if it's like upwards of 700, 800, because to me it's trending up. Can you tell us how the arrows and color? He did not tell us that. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. He did not say it, and I think somebody asked the question. Don't know the answer to why some of them are blue. Is that what you're asking? And then if I click this, it still says blue. But then sometimes it's red. I wonder if it's about to be a downturn. That could be it. Maybe it's still blue. I mean, it's still 1,000% or whatever going up, but then it's about to come down. Maybe that's it. That's the only thing I can think of. But no, he didn't address that. He said that's probably one of the most important things he should have explained. I guess it would have been helpful. Definitely would have been helpful. Yeah, I wonder if there's some logic to when you see it, because I don't see red yet. I'm gonna pay attention to that to see if there's something, because it's blue here, blue. Yeah, this is blue also. I'm clicking all the blue ones. They're all blue. I don't know why it turns red. I don't know. And I'm not seeing any red ones right now. So reds, okay, Google says, thank you, Luna. We're gonna go with Luna's answer. All that spell, go to Google. Luna said, is arrow signifying rapidly trending topic? Okay, there we go. Okay. So blue means that it's not rapid yet. What does blue mean? That it's trending, but it's not rapid. So I wonder. So here's the other thing he said. So well, let me say this. So I picked the content gap. So the content gap is where I pick. So I'll pick a video. Let's pick something. Okay, something like promote products on TikTok. So I would talk about TikTok Live, talk about products, something like that. So I would kind of give you a how to add products to your shopping cart as you promote products. I might do a whole video about that. However, before I even get to that, and I'll have ideas, I actually do look at so you see all these videos here? I may go through possibly the first 7 to 10 videos, just kind of seeing what people are saying. And I also let the algorithm, I'm priming the algorithm a little bit where it's hearing similar topics that I'm searching. So again, everything you touch matters. So this person, how to promote products on TikTok. So this person is talking about how to promote products on TikTok. So I literally go through those videos before I even post. I might heart a couple of them. I might even put a comment in on a few of them. Other thing I'm doing, I'm looking at what they wrote, because I'm doing like a little research. This is like my way of researching how they did this video. I'm suspicious of those videos. I've had my videos there and they're not successful. I still use them because I'm thinking the algorithm is saying these videos have gotten somehow tagged that way under that topic. I still look at them. And again, that's my strategy. So I'm not suspicious of it. It was somebody a long time ago that said that is actually the reason why her videos had done well, because she literally is teaching the algorithm what she's searching for and what she wants to post. And so because this has been categorized that way, and I've had videos that show up that way too. And I was like, oh wow, that's cool. I'm not suspicious of it. I just like, oh okay, that's cool. It categorized me, so that's good. They understood what I was trying to do, and typically it was categorized because it will show in the little, it's not showing here, but it will show at the top that it was categorized. And I was like, okay, it got categorized. That's good. Um, Sorry, red is trending down. Oh, so it is trending down. Blue is trending up. You were right, Doc. Okay, okay. All right, thank you. Thank you. That again, I think somebody had told me that. That's why I said it. So I would love to give somebody else credit for that, but I don't remember who told me that. So I agree with you. I think it's categorized videos of mine that show up. I'll keep trying all of it. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, it's like, okay. And again, categorizing your videos is important for searchability and discoverability. So as people are searching for different topics, they're coming. You said Jessica. Jessica said it. Okay. Jessica, not Jessie, but Jessica, from the TikTok shop agency I was with. She said it. Okay. How do you do what? Kim, how do you get it categorized? Partially, so this is partially my process. This is partially it. Like, let me save this video because I'm going to do a product one. You guys know what I just did. So that little flag here, I just clicked it. So I was like, oh, let me save that video. So it'll save, it'll show, I'm sorry, up here. It'll show up in my save list because I just flagged it. And if you see topics here under the content gap, you can save them. You don't have to post them now. Just save it, flag it. And later, you might decide, let me go and see if this video is trending now, or this topic's trending. Let me do a video on that. So sometimes I do go back to my save list and I'll look to see if I'm lost for a topic. I'll say, look, let me see if something's trending out of the save list that I had before. And I'll use those video ideas. And then also I want to show you guys another feature. So if there's something in here you don't like, you guys can hard press and you can say not interested. Or you can flag it if it's something that is not. I think he said the flagging represents something you don't agree with. I'm not sure what the flag. I have to go back and look. Okay, this topic will be, okay, yeah, that's what it says. When you flag it, it says this topic will be removed from the list and reviewed further. Yeah, so you can flag a topic. So just note that those features are there. You said I even keep trying those scheduled videos to see if the various combination of things will work. Yeah, the whole scheduling, that he doesn't talk about, he didn't talk about scheduling. That's not Creator Search Insight. But yeah, I don't know about the scheduling either. Because honestly, if you're thinking about it from a Creator Search Insights, when you schedule it, you might be scheduling that video outside of the time frame it's trending. Maybe that's something to think about. So if it's trending today and you schedule it to go out, Sunday or Monday, then it may not do as well because it's not trending anymore. So just something to think about. I don't know if that's true. I mean, it makes sense. What a good point. Yeah. So again, what this is telling you is what people are currently searching, what are topics that are currently trending or trending up or not, if based on search. And so your schedule needs to ideally coincide with how that search is performed, how that search is trending. So let's go back to this. So when I picked this video, what are my little save video? So when you press down, just so that you guys know, it'll do a new search. So the video I just flagged went away. Although I saved it, so that's good. So it's in my save list. But let's see if there's a new video I can pick. So if I don't know. So if I pick another video, listen, this one is creator welcome page. So again, I would look at these videos, pay attention to what hashtags they used, would hook on the screen. I would take a look at all that stuff. There may be some of the videos in my little 7 to 10 video kind of screening that to me seem like they're using the same hashtag, that something is consistent about what they're doing. I'll write that down. If there's a song that I like, and maybe a couple people have used that song, I will use that song too. Okay, so I'm paying attention. So that's kind of my research. And again, I got TikTok thinking, like, okay, this is a topic she's about to post on. So I kind of use it in that way. And then they also have the feature here where they've now added kind of some demographics. He really was harping on the demographics because he was like, you know what? Demographics is huge. If you are really paying attention to your demographic of your audience and your community, and you are now utilizing content that's going to appeal to that demographic, he said ad and marketing agencies and stuff, they really rely on demographics. He said, so for you to have this, you really need to hone in on your demographics and know who you're actually marketing to, and think about your content for that audience that you're trying to appeal to. Doctor just opened creative search inside. All my suggestions are ADHD. Yeah. You said, am I categorized? I think they know what you post about. Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. So look at your content gaps and pick a video that's trending or a topic that's trending, and then post about it. And try to do it sooner than later because it's trending right now. So yeah. You say, oh, yes. So yeah, so try to pick topics that are trending upwards. And if you can catch it where it's trending, it's starting to trend up. That's why I said 1,000% might be on the high end. So if you can catch it when it's like 700, 600%, and it's going up, that's good because it hasn't peaked yet. So that's good. All right. No wonder it wasn't working before. They had to work with. You had some work to do first. Yes, you had to get it to know you. They had nothing to work with. Exactly. It's like, oh, we don't know what she doing. Exactly. So work. So that's the way I said. Okay. So blue up arrow means trending up, and we should try those. Yes, and you should try it when it's trending upwards. Now, not everything's going to get to 1,000. We know that. But if it's going upwards, try it, post, and see what happens. So that's what I do. I typically try, hey Charlene, I typically try to pick videos that are on an upwards trend. Yeah, so that's what I typically try to do. And then what they've been doing now is that they created some other AI stuff. So I do take a look at what their AI outline is saying. So for this topic, it gave some suggested titles, some hashtags, some script information you can use. I'll look at their script and I might try to integrate some of that verbiage in my in my talking points. You said I want to be a believer. I'm trying to post 3 to 5 times daily. So yeah, we're talking about creator search insights. So try it, y'all. And I know you want to be a believer, Leanne. So when you look at it, does it have you right in terms of your content? Hey Dana, how are you, friend? Does it have you kind of close to being right, or are you like, because again, you gotta make sure that it is starting to understand topics that align with you. And like I said, if it doesn't have you right, you could restart. And I would say again, play around with some of these videos. Look at some of those videos because you want it to understand what you talk about. What are things that you are discussing? You said I'm still on 20th to 30th Avenue. What is that? What is that? 200 to 300th Avenue. What is that, friend? Where are you talking about? Where are you at? You talking about Chicago? What does that mean? I'm categorized correctly. My content topics are clear and connected, so they have me correct. Okay. Oh, you talking about the likes? Like I said, my videos lately have not done well. My videos are under 200 lately. Yeah. I'm like, oh, we doing this TikTok? TikTok, we really doing this. So I need to figure it out too. So I'm just gonna say that out loud. I need to figure out what am I doing, and I'm trying to maybe switch up a little bit more. I know I do videos like this. So in my live, I do clips, or I do this where I'm sitting and talking to you all. So I know some of that is part of it. And I probably need to do some videos where I'm moving around, I'm blocking, doing maybe some voiceovers and some other styles. So I'm thinking about changing my styles a little bit more, but I got to figure it out. I definitely have to figure it out. I did a video the other day in my car. It didn't do well neither. So now I'll try what you've been doing, so I can give it a fair shot. I'll do one per day with that. Okay, okay. Yeah, my creator search insights is like on a weekly basis, so I need to get to one a day. I really do. I think that's a great strategy to get to one a day and just do a video. Again, I'm thinking about maybe my style, content style. I need to switch up a little bit, but so speaking of content style, he did talk about this. So he said use this to come up with ideas. There's also the new feature at the top. He talked about the AI outline and AI canvas. I'm taking my post back up to 3 to 5, so um, use one of those. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. So the AI outline is just that. So if you have a video idea, so enter a description, and then it's going to help you come up with your hashtags, your titles, your script, and some other information based on your description. All right. So that's a new feature they have out there. They want people to use that and see if that helps with coming up with the text on screen and the script and the things you need to do and say. They're realizing a lot of creators are not as versed, and so they're trying to raise the content standards and the high quality standards of your content. So they are wanting you to be a little bit more um, descriptive in how you're talking about your content. And again, when it comes to the text on screen, so he gave the example of if you're going to talk about the best restaurants, just don't have best restaurants. You're going to say best restaurants in Chicago, best restaurants in New York, best restaurants in San Francisco, best restaurants in Orlando. And so as people are searching, they're searching for that. Thank you so much, Charlene. I appreciate your friend. As people are searching for your content, they're going to come across as they're searching for best restaurants in those cities, they'll come across your content, especially if you're using the right hashtags, if you're using the right script, if you're using the right text on screen. So he really did harp on the AI outline as a great tool to kind of get you accustomed to creating high quality content. Just popped in to say hi from Illinois Family. Thank you so much, friend. Hey, welcome to the room. Um, so did you say look for a 6K with upwards blue? No, I was talking about the blue. I was talking about the percentage. So I was talking about the percentage in the blue area. And again, let's show an example of what I mean by this. So these are thousands. Thousands is the highest it'll get. But if you find a video, so like this one, this is not, let's see, let me find another, let me refresh the screen. So if you are, there's a lot of thousands. Hold on one second. I was trying to get one that's not quite 1,000, but 1,000 might work. Okay. So this one here, so you see how the percentage is trending upwards is 600. So let's look at this real quick. You see where it's starting to trend, it's starting to come up. And here, what was that? A week ago, it had gotten up before and had gotten all the way up to 200K. So there's still some growth that may happen if you look at the way this is trending before. And so you can see in the last 7 days that this is upward trend. So right now it's at 610%. So it has the, opportunity to be trending for a few more days. So it's going to go up a few more days. And so you could theoretically post something now, and over the next couple days that video is going to continue to trend up. So that's one way of looking at it. So if you are looking at videos, look at this percentage. 1,000 is fine. Now again, it may be at its peak when you're getting ready to post, and maybe it's coming back down, or maybe you'll be able to ride that wave and get some traction from that video. And so again, my videos, when I do creative search insights, because I'm looking at that percentage in that way, I'm like, okay. And so my videos tend to do better than my videos that are not creative search insights, because I didn't do that same analysis. So for me, if I'm going to do it that way, again, because I spend time looking at other people's content, I'm paying attention, it requires a little bit more time that I'm able to dedicate to my content creation. So I just have to find the time and just do it and be consistent with utilizing it and doing it that way. Hello, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So I say use it and test it out. You can test out a few different approaches. So this video, for example, this is challenges of being overly empathetic, if I want to use this video. It's the demographic is females 18 to 24, not necessarily my demographic. You also are talking about challenges with emotional impact of overly empathetic, personal struggles, coping insights. And so you're kind of going through all this. This is not necessarily my topic, so I wouldn't use this topic, but I do see where the AI is telling you some hashtags and gave titles. You can play around with the script, and I tend to try to use some of that. And then as I look at other creators and what they talked about and how they had text on screen and maybe some different music that they've used, I'll try to use that. And what I do when I get to the music part, so say they had some good music. He's talking, hold on. Sometimes, so I'm not, so there's a music here. You guys know you can click the music, and other people use this music before. You can save it. So when it's time to use the music for your video, you just go to your save list, your favorites, rather, your favorite list, and it'll be there for you. So I can pick that music. So if I hear music in a video, instead of me trying to find it and search it, I'll use what's there. I'll use something that I had saved from another video or something I heard. Okay. I try to do trending sounds sometimes too. So, you can search the trending sounds and see if that's something you want to use for your video content too. Again, trends is trends. So something that's trending today may not be trending 6 months from now or a year from now, or a couple of years from now. But again, you'll get a little bit of traction early on. So they're trying to leverage this to kind of hopefully create more high quality content. And you just have to look at this and just think about how do you apply it to what you're doing and being a little bit more strategic about how you leverage it. The other thing he was saying is that the AI canvas, so if you are a posting person and you like videos and stuff, you like photos, play around with this, because the examples he gave, it was almost like magazine layouts that the AI was creating for your content. And it looked really good. Like when we talk about the Instagram aesthetics, that whole look over there, it was very nice and crisp. And so play around with this. I haven't done it yet. Anybody else use this? The AI canvas feature? Anybody in the room use that before? Do you know what I'm talking about? I think it's also under the Create tab, but it's under Creative Search Insights. So again, never heard of it. Never heard of it. So this is a feature. Let's see. Let me see real quick. No, it's not going to be there. If you are under on your home page, let's see. If I go to my home page, I hit, I have to go to my other account. Thank you so much for being here. You said I'll try. Never heard of it. You guys are funny. It's like, so you see this new feature now. It says Create AI. So under the Create area, create image, create video, create self. Okay, maybe it's not over here. Maybe it's only under Creative Search Insights then, because I thought it was a photo one. Maybe that was the Create Image version. So they're integrating a lot of AI. So they're integrating a lot of AI. So let me go back to Creative Search Insights. Um, I've been using text a lot. You've been using the text a lot. The text, a lot of people are using the text. I think, well, let me say that differently. In my feed, in my feed, I have been getting so many more text posts lately. I don't know if y'all been seeing this, but in my feed, you said mine too. Really? I was like, what in the world? Like everybody using the text post, or at least that's what's showing up in my algorithm. And I say that because, obviously that ain't necessarily what everybody's doing, but I'm seeing it a lot in my algorithm, and they're doing well. I'm seeing some that are doing really well. There's a few that I was like, oh, okay, I need to revisit this. You said my text is very basic. What, the ones that you're posting or the ones that you're seeing? I'm seeing, like I said, I'm seeing quite a few that are doing really, really well. Um, and again, pay attention to what music they're using. Pay attention to how they did it. That matters. So some of that is like trying to ride the wave of that trend. So you want to pay attention to that type of stuff too. So creator search insights. Let's see. Let me go back into. You said you're going to start using them again. I don't know. I am going to continue to use them. I try to use them every, if you look at my feed, I try to use them like every 6 to 7 video that I post. So it's not overtaking it, but I'm definitely using it. But I'm not doing it all the time. But yeah, I'm seeing them a lot in my feed. I'm like, why is this showing up so much? so, so here. So now with Creator Search Insights, like I said, the AI canvas, I'm going to try to use this. I think I am. I'm going to try to use it. I got to figure out what I do with it, but I'm going to try to use it, especially as I think about wanting to practice, using Creator Search Insights. So this is something he talked about. He said, look at your analytics, the analytics here in terms of all your posts. So he harped a little bit more on your content and what's happening with your post and how things are, what you're seeing, and then you can kind of go through all of your post videos here. I went on my main page so I can get a sense of what's happening there. And so they give you a lot of data about what you're doing. Can you show how you create a text post? A text post? Let me know. Is that what you meant? Is it better to upload a video related to the topic or film straight from TikTok? Oh, somebody asked that question. He said it didn't matter. Now, what you're still going to do is, I think you're still, so say you did use CapCut. Hey, Vicky, Miss Vicky, how you doing, friend? Say you did use CapCut and you downloaded that video onto your phone. I think that's what most people do. Let me know if you do it a different way, because I think you can upload it straight to TikTok. I think you can. Don't quote me on that. But say you downloaded that video to your phone. So it's in your phone. When you use, he said it didn't matter. You can. Okay, you can upload it directly to TikTok. I thought you could too. I don't use CapCut. It's been a while since I've used it. I used it on my first account, but I've been using it inside the app. So say I was going to do this video here. Let's figure out a video real quick. The content gaps. Let's see. Let's do a video. If I did a video, um, it's got me. It's a pretty interesting topic. Overcoming the fear of being unsuccessful, y'all. Just saying. That's a content gap. So you hear people talking. So if I did create, and then I can click videos from my camera roll. So say you had downloaded that video and it was there for you, you can upload it. He said you can absolutely do that. And then from here, you can add your sound, you can add other things. So you can do that. I think that's what you're asking, Wellness Girl. So the original video was created elsewhere. you wouldn't have music. It would just be the video. You would add the music from the TikTok side, wouldn't you? But yeah, the video can be uploaded into TikTok. So yeah, you can absolutely do that. He said that's totally fine. Luna, since I'm here, yes, you won't be able to add a title. Yes. You're saying you would have added the title in CapCut? Is that what you're saying? You could add a title. Like if you upload the video and you left space for the title and you wanted to add a title to the page, you could do that. But if you're saying you had already added the title on the other platform, that's totally fine. It picks it up. Somebody asked that question. He said, yeah, he said TikTok is able to read content from all these other influencers, and that's what's influencing Creator Search Insights and how things are trending, and it's looking at the analytics and stuff. And he said basically, yeah, you know, it reads whatever on the screen. If I use the camera on TikTok, I can, but with uploads, I'm unable to. Once you, like if I add a video from my, let's say, I don't know what I'm gonna use, but we'll use this video. Let's say no. Let's. So this is me talking. This was an example. So if I click next, and if I hit, you're saying this feature here is not available to write text on screen, or if you go here to the edit symbol, you can click, I'm sorry, wrong thing. You can hit text over here and start writing text on screen and stuff. So you're saying you can't do that? Doesn't give me the title section to put a title. You can do text on screen. And you would enter your text. When writing a caption. When writing a caption, you would do caption. You would come here and do a caption. My captions have not been working. Let's see if this works. Is it working? In this video, I'm going to show you. Okay, yeah, it did work. Yeah. So, and then I can change the captions and all that stuff. So this came from my camera roll. So if I show the video, caption's there. Right above the caption, it has a box to add a title. Right above the caption, I still can add a title. I can say, I don't know what this video is about. We're going to say TikTok Live. I think you're probably used to seeing it a certain way, maybe. I'm not sure. But you can do different fonts, you can do different screen, you can do it different ways. So just pick something that will work. If I wanted to have it come in a certain way. Thank you so much, Miss Vicky. So, and I can slide that forward. I don't know what I wrote. I picked something weird, but we'll go with it for the sake of this example. So that's what it looks like. So when I do my video, it's there. So yeah, so I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but right above the caption, it has a box to add. So are you saying that's the case in your normal content side? I don't know what that looks like. Very nice. Before you hit post, I think. Okay, so before you hit post, are you talking about here? Where you're going to update the cover? Are you talking about here? It's the description. I don't know, bonus girl. I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing. You might. Do you need to update your app? Yes, where the description is. So where the description is. Are you talking about a photo though? So this is a video. If you're talking about a photo post, that's a totally different story. So let's go back. So you're talking about a photo post. Let's make the assumption you're talking about a photo post or even a text post. I think that's what you're talking about. So let's do a photo real quick. it's gonna let me do that. Let's say photo. I don't have many photos in my camera roll, but we'll use this. This was like a photo for my thing. So let's use that. That's a photo in there. So then when I hit next, are you talking about here? Where you can add a title there? That's what you're talking about. That's for a photo. Yes. That's a photo post. And they do that for the text post. A regular video post, you don't get this screen. You get that for only when you're doing, and let me say that differently. You can add a video. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can add a video. So now that I have this other section here, let me see. Let me go back. I can go back to, well, no, it's just photos. It's just letting me do photos. Now, when I do a text option, let me go here. If I do a text, so Luna, when you click text, it lets you write a word. It lets you write a message here. Now, you can copy and paste your message somewhere else. So I can say, just go live today. Let me just put a message there. Let me hit next. So now it's generating and it's coming up with different images here. And then if I wanted to, add another one, I can add another image. And maybe I have an image. I don't know. I'll pick the photo. I thought I don't see where that. So you can put another photo. There's photos, but I thought you could do a video too. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't do a video. So now I'm confused. I'm gonna have to play with it, but I don't think you can. Show again. I missed step 1. You said, oh, sorry about that, Luna. Okay, let's start over. Okay, so here, when you're doing content, you have 10 minutes, 60 seconds, 15 seconds. Those are video options. Photo and text are images. I don't think you can do videos. So I'm not seeing where you can do videos, but those are images. So, and I might be wrong about that, but that's the extent. So if you click the text option, it takes you to this screen here. And you write your text. And your text can be whatever you want it to be. God, I think you're right. Am I? Okay. Right. So it can be whatever message you want it to be. And then again, that's the whole thing about what I'm noting. What I'm noting is a lot of people are doing these text posts. I get a very plain screen with limited options. It is. It's a plain screen right now. Here's the plain screen. So I'm going to say, I just put in here, I'm going to say it's time to go live. It's time to go live. Okay. So I'm going to hit next. So I just wrote that. Now it's generating. Time to go live. Real basic. Then they have all these other ones. All these are options. And it keeps generating. As I slide over, it'll generate some more. So all those options. So you pick which one makes sense for you. If you have a theme, I'll see a screen grab. Okay, you're gonna send me a screen grab because it's not working for you. It's like, I don't see all that. You don't. I'm assuming you don't see this. This is not happening for you. You're like, that does not happen. So you don't get any of this. None of these little options, they don't pop up for you. Nope. So what I will say, do you have the latest app update? Do you have the latest update? Been waiting. You don't have the latest update. Do you have the latest? I do. Okay. Did you update your phone? Do you have an iPhone? I do all the updates. Okay. You did the phone? You said, oh no. It's been months. I don't know, Luna. You said I keep trying and it never changes. What are you an iPhone user? What phone are you? What model? I wonder if it's the phone Posting a screen grab 14 Pro Max. Yeah. Okay. I think 14s are on the. So I think I said this before. When you get to 14, I'm on a bubble. 15, 16, 17, I'm good. 14, I'm on the bubble. 13 and below, I definitely say you need to update your phone, your device. But I'm on the bubble because this is a 13, and there's stuff that's on not on this account. I mean, on this phone for whatever reason that will show up on my 16 Pro. I don't know why. Um, yeah, I'm not sure why. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Just besides, if you check your phone, did you do the software update too? You know, that was a required push notification. You couldn't just think that was going to update automatically. You actually had to go in and give it permission to update. So that's for version 26. Hey, Dr. J, 26.3. 26.3, you actually had to do an update. You had to give it permission to do the update. So did you do that one? Maybe that's it. And then there was an update this week on, did that. There was an update this week on Tuesday. So did you do that update? He said, I did all the updates for the last few months. So you said I will check. Okay. And you're clicking the TikTok symbol, not where it says open. Don't know why it does that. But click the symbol and make sure it actually says update on that screen, on the actual screen. All right. So I don't know. That's weird that you get the feature, but it's not loading. That's just weird. Um, so creator, right? Remember, I'm a good student. I know you are. I know you are. You said I get the gold star. I do what I have to. Luna is awesome, y'all. I'm telling y'all. If y'all ask her to do something, she doing it, y'all. She will do it with excellence. She will do it with excellence. It ain't half done. It is done to its fullest. Um, so yeah, that's what's going on with Creator Search Insights. So play around with the percentage that's trending, and then I'm gonna play around with this whole AI features. I haven't done anything with those yet. The AI canvas and stuff. I was really impressed with what I saw from what he showed that came from it, like the aesthetics of some of those images. So I would say definitely play around and see if you can get it to um, based on what you're trying to show, like get it to support the images that you put in there. And it's AI canvas, so it's photos. I don't think it's video, so it's photos. And then obviously the AI outline will give you some outline, some different titles and hooks and stuff that you can use. Again, I look at other people's content first and kind of make sure that the algorithm knows what I'm about to post before I hit the camera symbol in Creator Search Insights. And then I'll write down a few hashtags and some, maybe a title I want to use and some talking points. So all that I'm kind of trying to pay attention to, unless I'm just doing an image and it's just on the screen text. So let me know if that makes sense. So last but not least, what they said, thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. What he said is that they're actually trying to really encourage people to use Creator Search Insights a lot more. Again, they're trying to raise the bar when it comes to high quality content and the searchability for content. So they want people to use this feature so that there is more options for creators, especially if you're trying to make it TikTok a more search discoverable platform. So people are searching for content and your content is being discovered. So they want to make that more the case, that people can search and find stuff. He said that they're creating a Creator Search Insights Ambassador program. So what that means is that they want more creators talking about Creator Search Insights in your content post. And so you're talking about using it, you're talking about what it means to leverage this platform for your content and how you utilize it. Maybe you're talking about some of the new features. You got to get accepted into their ambassador program, and then you would use your ad code and you would send that to them and they would boost your video. Same way when you think about TikTok Shop, they'll boost your video if you send them the ad code, meaning that they're putting ad dollars behind your video. I noticed they're starting sending me system notifications about videos that are starting to trend. Yes, I've gotten a few of those too, like some older videos. Yep. So yeah, they're trying to really promote creator search insights. So keep that in mind if that's something you're interested in doing, especially if you do content that way. So when I think about, somebody, I don't think she's in a room today, but I'll make sure she knows about it. The short stuff. She talks about content all the time. You said this is a full-time job. I know. I told you, Luna. You said that's the program launching already. It did. They're accepting applications now. I think they announced it today. So I put that program inside our group chat. What you guys need to do, let me show it to you real quick. What you're going to do is go to your page. When you go to your page, if you click your two dots in the top corner, hey Flourish, how you doing? 20, thank you so much, friend. 24. If you click this your hamburger symbol, you're gonna go to your QR code. So you're on your QR code for your page. What I sent you in that post, I responded to Luna's post about Creator Search Insights. I sent you a QR code image. You'll see it. What you're going to do is go to your page and you're going to click this symbol here. And this is where you now have where you can scan a QR code from your TikTok account. Okay? And you're going to scan that QR code I gave you. That's what's going to happen. So you may have to open it, the school platform, on your computer. That would be the way I would do it. And you have your phone and you can scan it. Okay? But that's what you're doing. So I just wanted to say that just in case somebody was like, what do I do with this? That's how you would do it. The instructions are there so you'll see it. So I don't want you guys to be confused about what I sent. But yeah, you're scanning the QR code. So you open it from your computer, have your phone, go into your TikTok account, scan it based on your QR code area. All right. And then that's the ambassador program. They also have a subreddit, and I put that in the chat as well on the school community. So they have a subreddit. Hey, friendly, how you doing, friend? There's a subreddit that you can join. I joined it today just to see what they post in there. And it's interesting. You see people posting their content and asking for feedback about their content from the Creator Search Insights friend. Oh, thank you so much, friend. They're asking for feedback. So you'll see that people will post content and get feedback. What else? And he posted about the meeting, about the ambassador program. So I gave like the code, the link for the subreddit and the link for that post. So you guys hopefully can get to that post if you join the subreddit. But yeah, so that's Creator Search Insights. They're, like I said, they're really trying to make sure people are utilizing the service and trying to make sure that there is more intentionality in terms of what type of content you're creating. You know, your high quality content. They're trying to raise the aesthetics of the content, but also making sure you guys are using proper descriptions and hashtags and titles and sticker text and all the things to make it discoverable. All right. Any questions about that? I think I said a lot about Creator Search Insights. So let me know if there's any questions. It was a good webinar. It really was. And they've done it for the last 2 days. Now, yesterday's I only got like the first half of it because I had to go into a meeting. But I thought it was really good. And they share a lot of little nuggets in terms of ways you should look at your content and stuff. And then again, Creator Search Insights, I don't have an issue with it. I think it's a great concept. I think it's a matter of how you leverage it. And so like I said, I try to look at other videos and do a little research before I post from there, just so that what I'm posting and what I'm posting is, you know, similar to what other content creators have posted and had made them categorized and discoverable. Is something supposed to pop up? It just takes me to my own QR code. You're scanning. Are you scanning the yes, something should pop up. It's gonna take you to a little small form, if I'm not mistaken, for the ambassador program. You're gonna fill out a little form. So you went on to the post that Luna had done. I responded in that post. I sent a couple images. One of the images has a QR code on it, and you're scanning that image once you flip your camera. Fantastic. Okay. They said pals need not apply. No, they didn't. Did they really? You're so stupid. They did not say that. How would I use it to work for me? How would I use it to work for me? What you mean? What you mean, Rhonda? How would you use Creator Search Insights to work for you? I think you might have missed some of the early part of my conversation, but let me show. And this is something I'm gonna post inside the thing. So yeah, like this is a screen grab of one of the things he shared. So what he's saying is that for TikTok, they want to start making content more searchable and discoverable. So they're looking at content creators to make sure that your content is hitting some of the more points to make sure that your content is discoverable. So like your description, your captions, your hashtag, your on-screen text, your sticker text, all that stuff. So when it comes to Creator Search Insights, what I was sharing earlier is that you want to make sure that you are searching for content that has a content gap. That's one way I use it. Let me go to it. So we're gonna go to Creator Search Insights. So, and like, so for example, if you have, this is trending up at 1,000%. I usually say pick videos that are 1,000 is good, but I think it's on its peak, and so it's going to kind of come back down soon. Not everything is going to come down quickly, but that could be it. I would pick something, if you could pick something like 500, 600%, but let's see, this 200%. If you see, so it hasn't started rising yet. There's only 299 people too, so that's not a lot of people. You want something that has more searching on the topic. So pick topics that have maybe something in the 100Ks, 1,000K, 100,000K, something that's a little higher. And then something that is also trending at a higher percentage. So that's 100. Let me see if there's an example. I'm doing this slowly. There's some that are 1,000. I guess you could pick 1,000. That's not one I would do. This is my backup account, so I'm probably not gonna find anything, but this is a good one. I might save this one just to be on the safe side. This says trending TikTok creator insights. So 654%, about 20,000 is searching for that. That's kind of low for me, but it is starting a trend. It's going up, it's upticking. So people are searching that. I typically listen to some of these videos. I might listen to 7 to 10 videos of what people posted and just make sure that I'm looking at their hook on screen, how their description is written and what they wrote in that, the hashtags. I'll look at their sound to see if there's some sounds I like, or anything that they've done that's common, like several of them have done that sound. I also will look at, they have the AI outline. He said to look at the demographic. They don't have the gender here though, but he said look at the demographic, the AI outline. That's a new feature. So it tells you the title, the hashtags. I see what hashtags they wrote. And then I look at some of the script stuff that they added too, and just make sure maybe I say some of those words, maybe I use some of that. So again, I'm like paying attention to some of those commonalities that they're saying to use and do, and then I'll integrate that into my video. Send you a video from when you're finished. It really just doesn't want me to give me the form really. So okay, okay. So that's what I'm doing. Now I know some people's like, it really doesn't do well for me. I'm not convinced. Again, test it out. Look for, I say start with the content gap. That's something I didn't press. See where the gaps of content is. So see where you can fill in some of those gaps in terms of the content. Ideally, the descriptions that are popping up is content that resonates with what you've been posting about. So if you look at this and you don't see nothing that you do, then it probably doesn't have you right. And so just know that that's something you want to pay attention to, because maybe it doesn't have you correct. And so you might need to train it. So you might need to search. You know, you can search topics at the top here. There's a little search bar. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can search for topics. So for me, I might put TikTok live. So, and then I have all these things about going live that pop up. So you may want to do that and save some of these options for you. If it's not showing your content, you can use it that way as well. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Did that work for y'all? I may have to, I'll talk about this again tomorrow. I don't mind keeping this on the list of things to discuss, especially as you guys are utilizing this. Because the content in the live stream, what you post and what you talk about in your live, that content topic should be consistent in both your posting side and your live. And so ideally, you should be able to talk about what you're posting. My last video, I did that. You know, yesterday I talked about trust the process. Hey, Seven, Leo, how are you, friend? I talked about trusting the process, making sure you understand that this is a process. It's not something where all of a sudden, you know, you're viral and all the things are happening, but you got to stay in it. You got to trust the process. So that was what I posted. And it was just a quick little video where I was talking, but at the same time, I'm trying to make sure I'm motivating people. So I usually use content pillars that are based on motivation, education, what I'm thinking about, my tutorials and my tips and strategies and stuff. And then I'll do a little bit of, you know, the how-to videos. So that's part of the training too, and the tutorials and tips. But it may just be in the form of me showing you guys something and not showing you how to, but maybe I'm talking about something and I'm not showing you how to do it. Does that make sense? Like I might say, hey, you want to make sure that you are looking at your live recordings and reviewing your live recordings. I didn't show you how to do it, but I'm giving you a tip and a strategy that way. I'm going live at 7 p.m. Eastern. The battle starts at 8. Okay. All right. Are you doing some power-ups? Some power-up battles? Let me know if that's the case. Hey, Rhonda, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for the shares. I see you, friend. So Kim is battling tonight. She's battling at 8 Eastern. And if you're going to do power-ups, let us know, Kim, so we can support in that way as well. And you definitely let us know if you're doing any power-ups. Thank you for the follow. I see you all. Appreciate the support. Thank you all. Hopefully this all made sense. And if you're new to my live, thank you so much for being here. You said I need help. Thank you so much. Hey, Riley. So you are going to do power-ups. So when are you planning on doing a power-up battle for just some power-ups? Are you going to do that before you, maybe around 7:30 or so? I really appreciate what you do here. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. And thank you for being here, friend. So yeah, let us know, Kim, so I know what time to show up, so I can, you know, have the any power ups that we need. Do you need an opponent for power ups? That's probably what you need. I think that's the hope you're asking for. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. Kim, are you getting filtered? Let me know if you're getting filtered. People who are live right now, Coach Chantel, she just started on live 10 minutes ago. And I think you said you're going to go live at 7. So, Coach Chantel, we can ask her if she would be your opponent for some power ups. She might be a good person. I don't know if there's anybody in the room who could support a power up battle. I think that's what Kim needs. Kim, I don't see no comments. So, I think that's what you need. You said I need help. So, I think that's what she's needing. Um, she might need an opponent, and she needs to get power ups, and she's battling at 8 against somebody outside the agency. So, thank you, pals. She on my YT. Oh, you're so funny. Pals have been deleting folks. All right, friends. Let me know if there's any final questions. I appreciate you all being here. Kim, I don't know if your comment got filtered, friend, but let me know if what type of help you need. Let me know what you need, and we'll get you going, friend. In the meantime, let me know if there's any final questions. I'm gonna head off in just a few moments. Who else is going live tonight? Like I said, Coach Chantel is live as we speak, and she is live currently connecting with some friends. I probably should see if you guys wanna connect with her for a minute. Let's see if if she and I are matching. We may not be matching. We are not matching. I can't. Oh, that's interesting. We probably were matching, but she's playing a drawing game. It actually says she's playing a drawing game, so I can't invite her. I'm live at 6:30 PST tonight. You're live at 6:30, 6:30 West Coast. So that's 9:30 tonight. 9:30 Eastern time zone. I'll be live at 10 p.m. PST. So that's in the middle of the night. That's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm laughing because I'm really sleep by then. Although sometimes I'm just down going to bed, depending on what's happening. But yeah, so 10 o'clock PST, friends. All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions. What's your live topic? 7. Let us know what your live topic is. You said I do. You you up at that time at 1 o'clock in the morning PST time. I mean Eastern. Oh my gosh, that's so late for me. But I guess that's 10 o'clock West Coast. So that would be me. I guess I would be. Thank you so much, Written Unstoppable. I appreciate you positively and helping others. Okay, okay. And you're doing it with the night crowd, with the late night folks. I love that. You said I have a question. Oh, you have a question. What's your question, Chris? Chris said I have a question. Like you're not. I know I am up some nights. I'll say some nights, a lot of nights. I'm usually heading to bed around 12:30, 12:30, 12:45. I try to be in bed by 1, definitely by 1. That's kind of my absolute cutoff. Like 1 o'clock I need to be in the bed. But that's my yeah, that's my cutoff time. But it takes me a while to get there. Yeah, making sure others feel seen who are going through pain and loss. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful time, beautiful message. And that's probably a great time to go live where people are usually not feeling seen and feeling lost. So that actually does make sense. I appreciate you doing that. See you in your battle, Kim. Yes, Kim, what happened to Kim? Kim, are you being filtered? Let me know. TikTok will filter if you're, maybe she got a call or she's multitasking. Why do my stats say I have 95K likes? Likes for your live? Is that what you mean, friend? The likes here? Thank you, you're welcome. In the last 7 days. So people in your live are liking your live. In over the last 7 days, you've accumulated 95,000 likes. So I've never saw that, any of that. So let me show you this, friend. So look here. Okay, let me pause for a second. So here, I'll flip the screen so you can see it the right way. Okay, so you see right there, it says 77. You can see my room, it says 77. So people are liking your live because they're tapping your screen. Uh-oh. They're tapping your screen and they're doing those little hearts. And those hearts create that heart to pop up on their screen. You don't see it. As you can see, I don't see it on my live. That heart pops up, that line crawls across, and the heart starts bubbling up. You see the little confetti coming out of it. And if you stop tapping the screen, confetti falls on the screen and it shows how many likes were sent. So almost 200 likes were just sent. So it's the tapping. It's the liking of your live. People are liking your live by tapping the screen. And so, oh, okay. So you do want people to like your live. So while you're grooving and dancing, like, hey, y'all, make sure y'all like the live. Come on, let's like the live. Tap the screen to confetti fall. Tapping is clapping. So that's what you're supposed to be doing. And that's the hearts. That's the hearts going. Have y'all been to Chris' room? Yes, tapping is clapping. Y'all get to Chris' room. He is grooving the whole time. Get over there. Sorry, just got back. How do you make the hearts? How do I make the likes for the room? From liking the live. You're talking about these hearts here. Let me flip my camera again. So let me show you again. Yes, tap. Yep. So if you tap the screen, just finished a new house song. Did you really? You debuting it tonight? So here, so this is called a clicker. Technical term is called a clicker, and it likes your screen. It taps forward like it's doing this pulsating on your screen. Yes, and that makes what we do funnier because Chris always. I know. So, yes, debuting tonight called No Guarantees. Oh, all right. You're going old school, Frankie Knuckles old school. I see you, friend. You have the hearts that are popping up because the screen is tapping. This tapper is tapping on the screen. You see those hearts, and there's a line crawling across, and then those hearts get fat and percolate out. And then if you let go, you'll see the likes. I stopped it, and it did 212 likes. Confetti fall. You see it, I don't see it, and that's what's called liking a live. Okay, the hearts floating up. Yep, that's what's happening. So look here. You see those hearts? They're floating up. That's the hearts. Those hearts up here make those hearts down here. The hearts that are popping up in my room. That's what's happening. So all those hearts are connected. So this is tapping. I am liking myself because I love me the most. I like what I do. So I have a friend, me, on another device liking me. That's what happens. And then your viewers are liking me. Yes, I do too. New here. I didn't know. So your viewers, so this is a viewer. This is one of the viewers in the room. And then you all are liking me as well. Y'all liking me. So we all are liking. That's what's happening. But that's kind of a way to make sure that your room is getting some activation. You said secrets, yeah. Yeah, everybody do this one. This is like a well-known secret. Everybody know, like you had to back up to the backup. We sure do like each other, yes. So, yeah, so this is a well-known secret. It is not well kept at all. We all know people have their other accounts and devices liking what's happening. Yeah, and so that creates a little bit more energy and activates the live. How do I heart you? Are you on a mobile device, a phone, or a tablet? You should be able to touch the screen. Just tap the screen. So here, are you on a computer? So as you tap the screen, that's where the hearts come. So tapping, tapping, tapping. See my fingers tapping? That's what's happening. So it's just tapping the screen should do it. Whether it's a tablet or I did it. You did it. Let's see. Let's see if you did it. Let's see. You did 4. Thank you very much, friend. 4 likes. I appreciate you tapping and liking my live. So I appreciate the support. But yeah, that's part of what you want to do to support a live host. That's free support, just liking a live. Comments is also a great way to support. You don't have the badges that people have, the Daily Heart Me, which is this up here where it says join, and you don't have the blue box because there's badges next to everyone's name. Does that help pay you? The likes do not. What it does actually, so what it does, think about it as you are clapping to support the live, and TikTok sees that activity and they'll push more people into to the room. So you want more viewership, you want more people to come to your live, you want that engagement, and so you're helping to get more activity into the room, more people into the room by doing the likes. The more you have, more your likes are up, it helps. Now, it's part of a process. I'll say that. It's not instant, but you'll see a little bit more traction. Yeah. Yeah. Endless tapping hearts. Yep. Free 99. Exactly. So the likes doesn't do that necessarily. The other engagement, the gifting, you gotta have coins in your account to gift. You said, girl, I'm gonna hurt you up. Appreciate you. Appreciate it, friend. You said, let me get some more hearts for her. I love it. All right. Well, I'm about to get off, so let me know if there's any questions. Any other questions for the live? I'm gonna get off shortly, and who we said who's going live. So hopefully we have a lot of folks enjoying this Friday night, enjoying the live. Thank you. I'm learning. You are. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome to the room. Keep coming back. We're gonna get you right because you don't have a bio. You gotta put words in your bio. The bio is where we see no words currently. If you go to your profile where your photo is, your image, and you can edit and write under the bio. So Kim is battling. Kim is battling at 8 p.m. Eastern. Kim is battling. Hey guys, I keep forgetting to say this a couple times. Our campaigns start as of midnight tomorrow night. So not tonight, but on Saturday night. So our March campaigns are starting. So if you guys want to coordinate some battles, especially if you haven't been battling, try to get one in the month of March. And if I were you, I would try to do it earlier in the month because you want to be able to hit some of these campaigns, the leaderboard. And then ideally, if you're close to getting the 100K 100,000 diamond milestone, let's see if we can make that happen in the month of March. There was a few of you who were very close to getting it, within, I say close to me is anywhere between 25K to, 40K, 50K. You're good. That's close. And that's just if you would have just done maybe a couple battles or thought about ways that you can participate in campaigns to get more engagement. So to me, those are the difference makers. So just know that those are strategies that you can do early in the month so that you can build momentum and traction so that you can continue that throughout the month. 10 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you. You're welcome, 7. So battling is a competition. It's a 5-minute competition where you're in your room, another host is in their room, and you guys meet up together and you are rallying your community to support your live by commenting, tapping the screen, and gifting. Okay, so that's part of what's happening. Hey Brooke, how you doing, friend? About to get off shortly. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully all is well. Um, so Coach Kim Love Jones, she's battling tonight at 8. She'll probably be doing some power ups during the 7 o'clock hour. She didn't say when. I need to watch a battle to better understand. Yeah, so are you connected with Kim Love Jones? Kim, is she in the room? I think she's gone. Kim, are you here? What the what, Kim? um, I'm gonna see if she here. She might be here. So I'm gonna pin my comment. So Kim Love Jones, come to her battle tonight. So um, if you're not following her, click to follow Kim. She's actually, if you go up to the room setting, follow up there. That's a quick way to get to her. So just go click here and click Kim Love Jones. She might be double parked. I'm assuming she's not here. And so if you can click her name, definitely connect with her, and then come to her live at 8 o'clock or 7:45. I would get there a little early just to see what she's doing first. Hopefully she does a quick click and follow. Yeah, hopefully she does a quick power up battle so you can see one where power ups are like she's still up there. She is still up there. I don't know where. She might not be. You know, sometimes what will happen, here's what just so that you guys know, when somebody is typically up there but they're not answering, what might have happened is that, you know, you're sitting here, I should finish around 7:30. Okay, perfect. Uh-oh. So this is my backup account. So my backup account is in my live right now. If my phone rings and I answer, this backup account is still in my live. Just so that you know, that happens all the time. And so when I answer the phone, I get off the phone, it comes back to the screen. I said, oh, Lord, I've been in that live that whole time. It's like, oh, they still here? Oh, I'm still in this live. That's happened to me. I'm just saying, visiting with y'all and stuff and going around, I'm still in your live. So that's probably what just happened. She might have got a phone call or something. She swiped into something else, but she still was sitting in my live. So that's probably what's going on. And she'll come back, hey, Doc, I need help. So yeah, so keep that in mind. If you ever have somebody sitting there, more than likely they did not leave your room officially. They were they've been pulled somewhere else. Yeah. So Coach Jesse, you had that happen where somebody was in your room for the longest. She stayed with her for hours. The person wasn't really there. I don't think she was. So yeah, so just know that's how TikTok works. All right, friends, I appreciate y'all. I am gonna head off. Thank you all. You laughing? I can't remember the person's name. Has she ever come back? I think she was sitting there for hours with Coach Jesse. Coach Jesse gave her a whole life story. She was sleeping. She was not sleeping. She was talking to her friend she ain't talked to in years on the phone. Sorry, sorry. I just joined in. Have a good night. You're welcome, friend. Definitely great live today. Appreciate stopping by. Thanks. Have a good evening. You're welcome. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the watching, the liking, the comments, the stickers, and the gifting. I appreciate the support. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10. And remember, practice makes progress. All right, friends. Take care. Good night. Let me go out of here. Here. All right. I'm about to go into somebody. I was trying to get off somebody else's live before I bounced in, and I did bounce in. I think it was a shock live. Hello, friends. All right. Take care. Let me know if you guys have questions. Why is my screen not working? It's not letting me out. Let me know if you guys have questions. Thank you so much, Idea Barista. Appreciate everybody who's been here. You stayed with me this entire time. We had a few more people pop in. Alex, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. If you guys have questions, feel free to always ask questions. You know what, something? Idea Barista. Are you still here, pals? Are you still here? Something I meant to ask you. Yes. Why? What do you see the numbers up the top here? Do you see numbers on your side? What do those numbers mean? There's a number now. It's a new feature. It says 5 with a little diamond thingy. I'm confused. It just popped up this week. It popped up when I got shop. So maybe that's the people who click the shopping cart. But no, I don't know. And then I'm gonna look at the Creator Search Insight information for you as well. It couldn't be that because yesterday it said 1, and today it says 5, and I have 6 products, so it's not products. It could be product clicks, but it couldn't be that because it said 1 yesterday, and then when I looked at the analytics, it said 4. No idea. Notification popped up earlier and said someone bought a GLHF diamonds. Sent you for 10 diamonds. What does that mean? For 10 jewels. Huh? I don't know what that means. Nothing popped up on my screen though. You see something? I don't know what that means. I'm looking at the top fans. Some leaderboard stuff. I don't know what that means. And then I'm trying to, and when I click the stuff here, it doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I'm curious now. I'm really curious. I don't know what any of that means. Now I have to find that out. Okay, so you said somebody bought. Interesting. Somebody bought. I have to go back and look at your comment. Do you see? You still see it on your side? I'll send you a pic. Okay. Thank you. I was like, I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing. So I appreciate everybody. Look at your messages. Okay, let me see. Look here. Let's see. You sent it on my main page, on the Dr. Lisa page or the agency. I'm assuming Dr. Lisa. Thank you all who are here. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Let's see. I don't know what that means. Sent GLHF for 10 jewels. I guess I'll look on the other side what that means. So I got some jewels. I don't know what that means. So this is interesting. So this is part of the monetization for YouTube. So I'm gonna go back and look at my analytics and see if there's anything that speaks to, and it is a 24-hour lag. So I tried to tag them, but the name wouldn't pop up. I wonder if it's like TikTok telling us about people buying galaxies. You think so? Like just a general notification, and it has nothing to do with the current live. I don't see anything in my chat. You know, when you sent your gift, it was in the chat, and it stayed there, right? Click on or anything. Okay, so maybe it might be like TikTok, where it's just something somebody has done, but it has nothing to do with my life. Maybe, but I don't even know what this 5 means. I have no clue what that means. Let me do this. Let me take a picture. I'll take a picture and I'll ask, yes, Michelle. So not helpful. If I send a picture of it, I'm curious. Oh, what it looks like? You want me to send a picture of what it looks like on my end? Oh yes, Michelle. Haha. She may know. I think she didn't use. I don't think she used Live Studio. So I don't know if this is a Live Studio feature. I don't think she used Live Studio. So it may be something she can't see. Oh, did it not work? Hold on. Let me know if you see it. I just sent you the picture. And at the very top, obviously, the dollar amount symbol is speaking to the gifting, any gifting that happened. So, like when you gifted, that popped up. The 5 doesn't make sense. I don't know what that 5 represents. And yesterday it was a 1. Yesterday it was a 1. Today it's a 5. My earlier live, my 4 o'clock lives, I've seen it. The 10 o'clock lives, I don't think I've seen it. So yesterday it was a 1. Today it's a 5. You think it's the stickers? Did it change at all? You think it's the stickers? No. You sent, and you only sent, you keep sending a 4. So I see if it was 4. It didn't change. Um, yeah, I'm trying to make sense of it. All right. All right, YouTube. So we're going to figure you out, YouTube. Somebody in the chat, let me know if you know what the different symbols mean. Let me know if you know what that means. Maybe it was for the LOL hashtag of the people who got removed. The number of people we removed, 1 last night, 1 yesterday, and 5 today. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? When we were moving people was active. Let's see. I don't think so. Let me see. But I can't count. I don't think so. I'm looking through the chat. Yeah, if I look at my top fans, I don't think so. Yeah. It's fascinating. It is. It is. So yeah, I have no clue. All right. We'll figure it out. It'll come. I'll send it to Michelle and say, do you know what this symbol means? See if she can shed some light on that. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Let me know if you have any questions before we head out. All right, friends. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.